Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's episode of WWE Raw Recap Show. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Of course, this week's show has some build-up going into Survivor Series now. And it took place at the Van Andel Arena in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Before we get too far ahead, let's do the usual deal here. If you're entertained by this, you dig it, click that thumbs up button. Lets me know you like it. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this week's Raw. Or just simply say hello and be a champ. And click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you know when all my content comes out. So, appreciate all of that. Anyway, this week's show features Gunther in the opening segment. Also, we have Bronson Reed. We'll hear from Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed. Then our main event is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. The champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, going up against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, members of the Judgment Day. So, pretty good show this week. All right, with all that out of the way, let's let it rip. All right, kicking off this week's Raw is Gunther in the opening segment. Good response for Gunther. He says he's still the world champion, and that's all that matters. And he's got a lot of things to say about Damian Priest. Of course, cue the music. And I did not know, just found out that I think it's pretty cool that Kerry King, he's doing the guitar and Damian Priest's new intro music. So, pretty cool stuff there. Anyway, Damian Priest comes out. He pretty much guessed all the insults Gunther was going to say. By the way, both Gunther and Damian Priest came out with really good pops. I think Damian Priest's pops were a little bit louder. I think he got a little bit of chick pop. Anyway, he pretty much guessed all the insults, but said maybe maybe Gunther's off his little game a little bit. He's slowly dwindling down. That mystique of the superior and dominating Gunther is starting to. The nick in that armor is starting to, come through now, especially after that win at the Crown Jewel or defeat that Gunther was handed by Cody Rhodes. This brings out Ludwig Kaiser. He says, "Hey, you can't talk to my dude like that. I don't like it. You're nothing but street trash." And of course, Kaiser got a right hand for that effort. He got clothesline out of the ring, and it looks like Gunther was about to stick up for his boy, but didn't quite do it. He kind of backpedaled and bailed out. So looks like telling a pretty good story of, like I said, Gunther maybe losing a little bit of that confidence now. He was so dominant for so long, but now losing a little bit of that confidence. Now he's got, first of all, he got that loss against Sami Zayn in WrestleMania, and now recently the loss to Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel. Anyway, next. All right, now it's time for the first match of the night. It is the returning Dakota Kai joining up with her Damage Control teammates, Io Sky and Kairi Sane, going against Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Sonya Deville, Pure Fusion Collective. Of course, Dakota Kai wants to get a little bit of revenge because they're the ones who put her on the shelf. Decent match here. A lot of back and forth stuff. It looks like the Pure Fusion Collective was, maybe watched a little too much of The Matrix this weekend and dressed to the T. But anyway, after an exchange of backflip or flip counters from Zoe Stark and Io Sky, POC took over after a backdrop, worked over Io Sky for a little bit, then got the tag into Kairi Sane, some double teaming going on there. That put Damage Control back in it. Then they took over on Kairi Sane for a while. Hot tag to Dakota Kai. All ladies got involved. Always gotta have a picture of probably the most beautiful dropkick in the women's division. That belongs to Zoe Stark. That springboard dropkick is a thing of beauty. Anyway, they all get involved. Rear naked choke on Kai by Sonya Deville or Shayna Baszler, excuse me. Io gets tagged in. Uh, Baszler hooks the choke on her, but gets kicked in the head by Dakota Kai. Over the moonsault by Io Sky on the Baszler for the 1-2-3. Your winner is Damage Control. So they did get a little bit of revenge. Dakota a little slow his first match back, had some injuries, but man, Io Sky on point as usual. Zoe Stark very good as well. Uh, and of course, Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler as well. But yeah, only person that's probably just a little slow was Dakota Kai. But like I said, first match back, got to expect that. Pretty good match here. Next, all right, next up is a match between Kofi Kingston and Pete Dunne. This it was a backstage segment. Kofi Kingston trying to apologize to Ron Killings about a couple weeks ago, where Ron Killings or Rod Truth, excuse me, had the back of the New Day, but when they went against the Final Testament, but when the Final Testament was beating up on Truth, Xavier Woods held Kofi back. Didn't want to get involved. It's none of their business. Of course, uh, Pete Dunne appeared. He said, "Don't want to be called Butch no more." Pretty funny little segment. Basically started an argument with Kofi and Dunne. Xavier Woods, "Hey, this is our battle. Why are you doing this?" No, no, screw that. Me and you match tonight. And our truth went up to Kofi, and it's like, hey, that Pete Dunne's not the one you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about Butch. So anyway, so it is Kofi Kingston against Pete Dunne. Of course, Kofi Kingston does have Xavier Woods in his corner. Didn't look too happy to be there. A little back and forth to begin things with. Kofi got the advantage after a diving senton outside the ring, but uh, Dunne would come back, start working the arm, a lot of strikes and stuff like that. Uh, Kofi Kingston would hit the Trouble in Paradise. Dunne rolls out of the ring, and Xavier Woods trying to help his buddy out, gives him a clothesline outside the ring. Ref doesn't see it, but Kofi does, and he doesn't like it one bit. He's like, "Look, I don't need to get involved in my matches. I'm good." But Dunne recovers, hits the bitter end on Kofi Kingston, and we have Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods still arguing. What happened to the good old days was, you had a little bit of dissension, and you lose that one match, and the guy's going to turn heel. This, okay, we raised your hand, we made up, then clothesline. Just that kind of day. Let's keep it simple, but we know Triple H likes to keep things sizzling. Anyway, next. All right. Next up, we get the segment of Bronson Reed. He comes to the ring, gives Seth Rollins his prompts about being a great competitor, but Bronson's like, "Look, I'm not a competitor. I'm a freaking monster. So if Seth Rollins wants some more of this, why don't you come out and face him right now?" Of course, again, Seth Rollins comes in and it's an all-out brawl. Security tries to stop him, but to no avail. Finally, Adam Pearce with agents and officials to separate the two men. After the commercial comes back, uh, Seth Rollins yells at Adam Pearce, or yell at each other. Says, "Look, I want a match with Bronson Reed." So next week we're having another Bronson Reed Seth Rollins match. But after that match was signed, Sami Zayn came in. It's like the OG bloodline. I won't say fifth member. They're recruiting, and Sami Zayn tries to recruit Seth Rollins. Said, "Look, y'all are still brothers, but Seth's like, no, he's just using you, so it's none of my business. I want nothing to do with it." Of course, this was a lot of recruitments. Also, the new bloodline, Solo Sikoa, trying to recruit Seth Rollins, but Seth said, "Look, I would love to give, next time I face Roman Reigns, I would love to give him just a stomp in the mat, but I sure as hell ain't going to team up with you to do it." Speaking of recruiting, Jimmy Uso trying to recruit Bronson Reed. So, like I said, the night recruitment, building up that Survivor Series. So, who would you like to see to be the fourth member of each team? Would you want Seth Rollins be with the uh, three get acquainted, redo the partnership with a little bit of a Shield reunion with uh, Roman Reigns or anybody else you want to see with Roman Reigns' team, and who would you like to see for the Solo Sikoa's team? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, next match we got Damian Priest versus uh, Ludwig Kaiser, excuse me. Actually, I'm surprised I'm not on watching Money as many times I've watched. Anyway, pretty darn good match. Kaiser jumps in, gets the early advantage. Uh, Damian Priest would come back with a Falcon Arrow. Kaiser gets a last moment of offense, but Priest would counter the DDT. Damian Priest will put this away with a South of Heaven choke slam. Like I said, South of Heaven, that's a cool Slayer song. Check it out. If you're a metal fan, female fan. Uh, and like I mentioned earlier, Kerry King is playing the guitar parts on the, or playing lead guitar on Damian Priest's new ring entrance music. So, sounds pretty cool. All right, next up, we got the Miz appearing backstage. He runs to the Final Testament. They want to know where the Wyatt Six is. Miz like, look, I have, they let me go. We've had talk. I'm through with it. Uh, I just want to put him on leave of absence. Go spend time with the family. Uh, Karen Cross wasn't having none of that. Drags him to the ring. Keeps asking where the Wyatt Six are. And lights go out. Lights come on. And there is the Wyatt Six. But the Oscar goes to The Miz this week. He winds up hitting Eric Rowan in the back with a chair. And the Final Testament uh, do a pretty good beatdown of the Wyatt Six. First time we kind of seen them down, but it we totally see them down. Um, they were down, but Uncle Howdy was still laughing in their face, and Karrion Cross did a good job there. I think of having Karrion Cross go, okay, this dude's whack. We're doing the kind of the goth gimmick, and well, we got Judgment Day too, but we're doing the religious gimmick, whatever. And you got these. Mm, this guy's not. Karrion Cross had the oh my god, this guy's freaking nuts look. So a little bit worried look on Karrion Cross. He's don't know, not sure if they know what they stepped into yet. So looking for some matches between these two groups. All right, it is main event time. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, members of the Judgment Day, going against Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Again, a lot of back and forth again things. Look like the team of Bianca and Jay had things going until Liv pulled on uh, Bianca's hair to put her down. They would actually, Raquel and Liv would take advantage of the match after Liv hit a drop kick off the steps onto the floor on Bianca. She made a brief little comeback, got some distance, and made the hot tag to Jade Cargill. She got her stuff in. Uh, then we had some interference. Tiffany Stratton causes some distraction. Nia Jax gets involved. Samoan drop on the apron onto Jade Cargill, but only got a 2 count out of that. Naomi comes in, helps out. Uh, Bianca gets back in it, hits the KOD onto Liv Morgan for the win. After the bell rings, though, Nia takes a chance and Naomi, and she was trying to help, but it was little Io Sky to come in and help the baby faces clear the ring. Uh, and they're the ones that's just this evening. So, like I said, good showing. Thought this was a decent Raw. I mean, uh, some good match. Not really a bad match on here. The Kofi beat Dunne match was really good. Um, even the Damian Priest Kaiser match was pretty good, but still gotta say the Damage Control, Pure Fusion Collective, probably was my favorite match of the night. Um, I really still wish they would have like a good little tag team program between Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair versus the Pure Fusion Collective. That would be some good solid matches I For some reason, not doing it yet. Not pulling the trigger on that. Especially, supposedly, there's might be a little tension between Jay Cargill and Bianca Belair. That's rumor and innuendo, and they might do it on TV anyway. Appreciate all of you watching. Don't forget, click the like button, share it, leave a comment, even if it's just to say hello. I'll say hey right back to you, and be a champ and become a subscriber. Until next time, you folks have a good one. Take it easy. Until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Thank you for checking out our P2 Vision. Subscribe to our P2 Vision to watch Ronald Ray's content that covers the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. His weekly content starts off with Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Every Tuesday, Ronald Ray asks 5 questions about the sport of professional wrestling. So tune in and have some fun. Then it's WWE Monday Night Raw Recaps, where he recaps all the action from the Raw brand. Ronald Ray also does an AEW Dynamite recap show where he recaps and has fun doing it. Do you like live streams? Well, join Ronald Ray live on Spot Show Livestream, where he discusses current wrestling. Join the chat and have fun. Spot Show Livestream is on Thursday nights starting at 8 p.m. If current pro wrestling isn't your thing, like all wrestling past and present, or you're a new fan and want to hear how things were back in the day, then tune in to Wrestling Gold Friday night, where Ronald Ray discusses back in the day when wrestling was wrestling, featuring watch-alongs. That's Wrestling Gold Friday night on Fridays starting at 8 p.m.